I am back on track this week. I'm going to show you what I ate. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I've been on this keto weight loss journey for 2.5 years, and I am on my mission, my quest to lose 100 pounds, and I have lost in the 90-ish range so far. So if you want to see me reach my goals, make sure to stick around. This week, I got back on track after a couple of weeks with Thanksgiving and being off and taking a break mentally from everything. That I am back on track. This week I did 1 meal a day and I fasted 20 hours a week just to see if I can get back into the groove that I was in before I got off track for a week or a couple of weeks. So let me show you what I ate. Check it out. Good morning and happy Monday. Excuse my fresh face. It is nice and chilly outside, so I'm wearing some sweatpants and fuzzy socks. It is 9:30. We are starting our week off, a fresh week. Yes, we took a week off last week. Yes, we did some damage, but it's time to put that behind us and start fresh Monday morning. I am making my protein-sparing modified fasting bread. I am excited because I haven't had that bread in quite a while. I made buns, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. And other than that, I haven't made my bread because if you remember, I was doing protein sparing modified fasting, I guess before my heart procedure. And then my heart procedure happened where I got my stent and I just hadn't got back on. And then when I started feeling better, I was doing the 1 meal a day and 20 hours of fasting. So what I want to do this week is, it's 9:30 in the morning. My goal is to break my fast at 10 a.m., even though technically I wasn't really fasting, but we're going to create our eating window today from 9 to 2. I'm going to hope for that this week. I know it's going to be a little difficult because I didn't have much of an eating window last week. I wasn't doing 1 meal a day. I was eating when I wasn't hungry, so therefore I'm getting hungrier in the mornings earlier than usual. So I'm gonna try and hold off till 10, and then I wanna make my bread because I bought some turkey and some roast beef, and I've been kind of craving, you know, some sandwiches, and maybe I wanna try a keto-friendly soup, which I had heard about, basically adding some broth into some Rao's marinara sauce with some heavy cream and like making a tomato basil type of soup. So I'm kind of curious. I've been wanting like toasted sandwiches or grilled cheeses, and I don't know, I just kind of been wanting that, and I figured, hey, it's been a while since I've done the protein sparing bread. All right, coffee is made in my little Santa Claus cup, and I have coffee, chocolate collagen, some keto creamer, some sugar-free whipped cream. It is 9:55, 5 minutes earlier than I expected to break my fast today, but it's okay. I don't want it to get too cold. You know, I will say, when you decide to get off keto for any amount of time, a day, a couple of days, if you do a week, I did not do a week of off keto completely. I just did a week of no diet mentality, no restrictions, no 1 meal a day, no fasting, none of that. I just wanted to kind of live my best keto life. I was eating all the sweets, the Atkins sweets. I was drinking all the bangs. I was drinking my coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was doing all these things that I have never allowed myself to do because I was trying to see results. But let me just tell you, when you decide to like stop that and get back on track, it's hard. Like, I wouldn't recommend taking such a long time off, because the longer you take off plan or off your groove, the harder it is to get back on. And I know today is going to be a very rough day in me getting back into the swing of things, back into my groove. But I'm going to try my hardest, because when I'm in the groove, man, it's good. It's working. Results are happening. And when I'm not, you know what's so crazy too? And then I'll let you go and we'll carry on our day. But you know what's crazy is you can bust your butt to shave off half a pound, right? Like let's say you work hard for 2 whole weeks straight and all you see is a half a pound loss, right? It's so hard to shave that weight off, but my God, you taste one French fry and pow, you're up 5 pounds. I mean, it's insane. It's insane how that works. It takes forever to lose it and gain it in an instant. That sucks. All right, it is 1:36. It took me a little bit to bake the bread, let it cool, cut it all down, toast it up, and do all of that. But here is what I was craving. I have some roast beef and turkey with some New York white cheddar on my protein-sparing modified fast bread that I buttered up and toasted with some Kerrygold butter, and I have some mayonnaise on there. And then I made the tomato soup with the Rouse marinara, or actually it was the Rouse tomato basil with some chicken broth and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And I got these cheddar wisps and I'm excited. This is my meal for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna eat again, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. I'm gonna eat this, enjoy it, and then maybe close my eating window. Good morning and happy Tuesday. It is 9:37 and I am patiently waiting for my moment to make my coffee. I could break my fast. Let me see here, because I did start using the Zero app. It's been 19 hours and 42 minutes. Can you see that? There you go. It's been 19 hours and 42 minutes since I have been fasting. So I am going to break my fast in about 15 to 20 minutes. So first day back yesterday was okay. Like yesterday I was kind of busy making that bread so I can have my little turkey roast beef melt for lunch with my tomato soup. I was really craving it, so I was looking forward to making all of that. So I didn't finish lunch till like right about 2 o'clock. So 1:30 was around the time I ate, and I was good. Like all day long, I was fine. And then about 10, maybe 9, I started to get a little bit hungry and I was like, oh my God, what time is it? I better start getting ready for bed. 10 o'clock, we're watching TV, 10:30. My husband's like munching on mixed nuts and I'm like starving. Like I'm so hungry to where I'm getting like stomach pains, which was so, weird because normally I don't even get hungry in the evening, but it was already too late. I didn't want to make a cup of tea or anything, so I just went to bed. I was fine this morning. I was okay. I mean, of course it's 9:15, 9:30, and I'm already looking at the time going, okay, I just want to make my coffee already. But it's okay. Today's day 2. The scale did not move much, but it's okay. It's only day 2. I wasn't expecting a whoosh or anything just from one day of eating 1 meal a day and fasting. But we are going to see how it looks the rest of the week. Now, this is the tough part, guys, because I break my fast at 10. I close my window at 2. So I've got to eat my meal there in between those 4 hours. But we have plans to kind of like run around town, go check our mail, go do some last minute shopping. So when we're out and about, it's really easy to kind of eat lunch out and about, which is something I did not want to do this week because last week literally almost every single day was out to eat for lunch or dinner or something, and I just didn't want to do that this week. We already have plans to have a steak and loaded broccoli for our meal today. We're probably going to roast some broccoli and then top it with some cheese and sour cream or something, and butter. I've got bacon bits as well, and then I probably will saute some onions. But I just got to figure out how I'm going to do everything and then come back. So what I'm thinking of is if I drink my coffee now, then head out the door. So then by the time I get back around 1 o'clock, we'll just make up the steaks and then eat and close the window before 2. So hopefully we can get everything done and not eat out and about. That's the plan today. All right, it is 5 minutes till 2 and we were barely coming in with our errands from our errands from today, and we made our quick lunch. We have a ribeye with some blue cheese, sauteed onions and mushrooms, some air fried broccoli because we normally roast it, but this time we threw it in the air fryer for time. I've got some shredded lettuce, some cucumbers, some tomatoes, and some bacon bits for our side salad. We have some Primal Kitchen steak sauce that I like to eat with the steak, and I will be having this ranch while Caesar will most likely be doing this Caesar dressing. And this is my meal for today. One meal a day, OMAD. All right, I am finishing up my eating window with an iced coffee. I had bought this unsweetened Stoke. I paired it with some Premier Protein, a little splash of the Keto creamer, sorry for the loud TV, and some sugar-free whipped cream on top. There you go. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is 10:30 and I've been fasting for 20 hours. I just made my collagen coffee and I'm going to top it with some zero sugar whipped cream. All right, it is 12:45. We decided to make some avocado toast this morning. We have my protein sparing modified fast bread, toasted up with some guacamole or avocado, smashed avocado, 2 eggs, and some Frank's Red Hot. This is not everything that we're gonna eat though. We have some stuffed sausages still baking in the oven, and I will show you that when they are ready to come out. All right, this is what I made in the oven. They are stuffed sausages with mozzarella sticks and Rao's sauce. I can only fit 5, so I'll probably have 2, and Caesar can have the other 3. Or 2. Good morning, happy Thursday. I have been fasting for exactly 20 hours and I'm breaking my fast with a coffee, collagen coffee. Good morning. All right, we are making lunch today. I went ahead and melted these in the oven, but as you can see, they're very holy. These are the Colby Jack cheese. So I don't know how we're gonna do the chalupas or tostadas that I was thinking of for lunch. Here's the 95% ground beef, and I got some shredded Colby Jack cheese. I was just being lazy. We have cheese that we could shred in the fridge, but I picked that up today since I was at the store. I'm probably going to eat like a little taco salad with it or something because I'm not sure if those chalupas will hold. They might be like chips for me. We have shredded lettuce, guacamole, salsa, all the goodies to make some either chalupas or a taco salad. All right, here is our creation, or my creation rather. I have the cheese shell with the ground beef, the shredded lettuce, some sour cream, tomatoes, and a little bit more cheese on top, because why not? Yum. Good morning and happy Friday. It is 8:07. I have weighed in. I'm about to take my pills, my medication for the day, and then I'm gonna go ahead and break my fast a little bit earlier than expected for today because we have to be out the door. We have an 8:30 meeting, a 10 o'clock meeting. We're running around. So it's a busy day today, but let me see how many hours I've been fasting so far. 18 and a half hours, which isn't bad at all. There it is, 18 and a half hours. So our appointment is in 20 minutes. So by the time I drink my coffee, I think I'll make it right before we head out. It'll be about 19 hours fasting. I'll take that as a win today. It is Friday, but I do want to kind of see what my weigh-in is tomorrow. So, you know, it just feels like a short week when I don't really start on Monday and then I weigh in on Friday. And so I basically am off Saturday, Friday, the rest of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which means when I weigh in on Monday, it's like skyrocketed a few pounds since Friday's weigh-in. You know, it's just this bad routine that I'm doing. So I'm trying to elongate my good choices and shorten the bad ones. So today I want to stay on plan aside from breaking my fast an hour earlier. Still do the 1 meal today, weigh in tomorrow morning, still do the 20 hours of fasting from today until tomorrow. weigh in, and then hopefully that will be my weigh in. Saturday can be my lax day. If I want to have more than one meal, I'll do that on Saturday, and then Sunday get back on track. So that way we have a Sunday weigh in, and then we have a start weight for the week. So trying to be better this next coming week. I know it is Christmas next week, and there's going to be all kinds of indulging. I do want to make enough keto things for me to feel satisfied and not feel like I'm being restricted. So I may do that cheesecake fluff again. It was so good. And we've got my husband's family coming over Christmas Eve, so we're going to be making a few things for them. So I will be getting keto stuff ready that are keto friendly. And I think that's it for today. See you in a bit. All right, today's lunch, we went to Outback Steakhouse and I ordered a prime rib with some creamy horseradish. There's Caesar with his steak salad and Thousand Island. It's okay, whatever makes you happy, honey bun. So as you saw, I started the week off pretty high. Sunday's weigh-in was 177.2. So that was a big jump from last Friday's weigh-in, because that was a weekend of just get it all in before we start fresh next week kind of mentality. And of course, I knew I was going to be up on Sunday thanks to Friday and Saturday. So last Friday's weigh-in was 174.4. This week's weigh-in, which is a Saturday, is 172.2. So I have a loss of 2.2 pounds, which is good. I'm still 4 pounds heavier than my lowest, which isn't too bad. I didn't do too much damage, but I think this week getting back on track is getting me closer to that. I know next week is Christmas week, and then it's New Year's, and then we start fresh in 2022. I'm going to try my best to stay the course. Last video, when I was talking about self-sabotage, somebody made a great comment about not restricting myself, because maybe that's why I need the mental break. That's why I need to go off the rails, or I feel like I am restricting myself, so I want to indulge or overindulge. And then turning back around and this week doing another restriction, doing the 20 hours of fasting, doing one meal a day. I totally agree with that, because yes, that mentality of restricting is probably what's causing the issue, but all changes to diet are some kind of restriction, right? And when I know my habits as an overeater. Like, I know I overindulge. I know I eat to the point of sickness. I know I eat when I'm not hungry. So having some kind of reins on that and saying this is the window that you are eating and you're done for the day. And in all honesty, when I think about most days, come 7, 8 o'clock, I'm not hungry. It's only around bedtime, like around 9 or 10, then finally I start to get hungry. And I had last eaten at around 1 or 2, closing my eating window if I ate earlier. And then I just go to bed. So it's not that big of a deal. My issue is when I'm not doing one meal a day or eating within a certain window or fasting, is I tend to eat late. I mindlessly munch, like we were mindlessly munching on nuts, things like that. So that makes a big difference in my weight loss and my weight gain successes and failures. But this week was a good week. We will see what's in store for next week. I'm going to try and stay the course as much as possible next week with few mess ups, but at the same time, I'm not going to enjoy myself. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm not going to be so mentally rigid that I'm not going to enjoy the holidays with my family. So we're just, we're going to see what these next 2 weeks hold. Hopefully I can get back to the 168 at least before the end of the new year, if not 165, and then start fresh in 2022 with some new goals. All right. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button now and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. Leave me a comment. Were you back on track this week, or was it still a struggle for you? I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.